We have a lot of people coming in and exploring Onpassive today, and I want to welcome you. We've already gone over the mechanics of Onpassive, how it will work for you. As you come in, Onpassive is going to go to work for you. They're going to set up a marketing platform. They're going to hook it up to AI. It becomes a 100% automated business, which is really, really cool. Once they do that, they're going to start driving traffic, bringing customers in, because Onpassive is primarily a customer-based business. And as a percentage of those customers land in your organization, you get paid off of what they pay for the product, a certain percentage of that. So the mechanics you pretty much know, but what I haven't talked about is the pay structure of Onpassive. And the pay structure of Onpassive, it is proprietary. We're not going to be able to really get into the specifics of that until we go into the hard launch of Onpassive, and we are in that process right now. We're in the pre-launch right now, moving into the soft launch, and from there we'll move seamlessly into the hard launch. That will happen this year. But I do want to talk about the math of Onpassive and how it can work for all of us. It's really, really important to understand how powerful what Ash and his team have put together, and Ash is the CEO of Onpassive, to really take care of that bottom line. And I want to run a scenario by you, and we can't guarantee anything. This is the real world, and the regulators don't want us guaranteeing any numbers. But what I can do is show you what could happen. And what I'd like to do is go through a 3-year period, 36-month period, very, very conservative, what can happen in your organization as you come in and start to participate with Onpassive. If we look at a 36-month period, say that Onpassive, every person that comes into your organization is paying $6 per person. And Onpassive is going to bring one individual in for everybody in Onpassive every 3 months, okay? And if we take it out 36 months, that's a 12-cycle process. In other words, your team is doubling every 3 months, which will double in a 36-month period 12 times. And as we look at the first year, there's not a lot there. But again, if Onpassive comes in and starts doubling your team every 3 months, at the end of the first year, you're going to have 16 people on your team. Doesn't sound like much, but it's a really, really good start. If we go to the second year and we take it down to that 24th month, you've got 256 people on your team. Now it's getting very, very interesting. If we take it out 36 months, your team, your organization, and again, these are going to be primarily customers, will grow to 4,906 individuals. When you get to that point, that 36 month, your monthly income would be over $24,000. And that's a monthly income. And you have to understand, in this 36-month period, as you look at it, your income is growing every 3 months. Again, if your team doubles every 3 months, so does your income. And by that 36th month, the income is extraordinary. It really will set anybody free around the world. When you start making that kind of money, over $24,000 a month, it's significant, and it will set people financially free. I don't care where you're at. Now, as we look at this this scenario, and again, it's paying $6 per person in your organization. As we look at this scenario and what Ash Mufareh has shared with us, Ash thinks that it's possible for Onpassive to double everybody's team every month. So you can take those 12 cycles and put it in 1 year's time, 12-month period of time. When you start to look at it in that type of time frame, your whole life changes in 12 months, in 1 year period. Now again, this is for illustrative purposes only, but I can tell you these numbers that I've used with you, they're very, very conservative. If we look at the sheer volume that Onpassive is going to be doing as they launch to the world, and again, we are in that process right now, launching the global launch of Onpassive to the world, and believe me, it will be an explosion. If we look at one product of Onpassive, say the webinar service of Onpassive, we know that there are 12 other platforms that have webinar services on those platforms. They are all antiquated technology. Onpassive, as they come out with their webinar platform, it's proprietary, brand new technology, cutting edge, superior at a lower price point. Anytime you can give people a superior technology at a lower price point, they will flock in. And as we look at the webinar platforms that are out there, the revenue that they generate every year is probably around $150 billion a year, maybe a little bit more than that. I think it probably is. That's one product of Onpassive. Onpassive has 50 products, and many of these products are in billion-dollar niches. The amount of revenue that's going to be coming into Onpassive, and Ash being able to put customers under each and every one of our organizations, it's a done deal because of the quality of the product, superior at a lower price point. As we look at that, and we look at what's going to be happening in Onpassive, we believe, based off of the research and the testing that Onpassive has done, that Onpassive will bring in over 100 million customers the first year. If you are a founding member in Onpassive, and that's an early bird position, it locks you into the company, it locks you into the pay structure. I believe at the end of that 12-month period, finances is just going to be something you do not think about. So I wanted to come on and talk about the math of Onpassive. Again, this is all for illustrative purposes because we can't share the compensation program with you right now. It is proprietary. But I can tell you, as we launch to the world, you will not be disappointed. And the sheer volume that Onpassive is going to be doing for all of us, those individuals that are participating with Onpassive, and the amount of customers that are going to be coming into Onpassive because the products are superior at a lower price point, it truly is going to be amazing. So hopefully this video will help you understand what's coming, what's possible, even though we can't guarantee anything. Based off of what we're seeing, I'm looking at these numbers and going conservative, conservative, conservative. So come on in, become a founding member of Onpassive. That is a $97 position right now. And as you lock your position in Onpassive, continue to explore and study Onpassive. I can tell you that as you do that, the information that you get is going to get you more excited about the hard launch of Onpassive, the global launch of Onpassive, and what it's going to do for you. And really, in the end, that's all that's important. What is it going to do for you? Not me or anybody else, but what is it going to do for you, your family, and your bottom line? And I can tell you, as you explore Onpassive, you're going to be extremely happy. Number one, you saw this video, but number two, you came in and became a founding member of Onpassive. And from there, we hope to see you on the inside, and if we do, we'll absolutely see you at the top. Take care. Again, I'm Mike Ellis. This is Onpassive, and it is extraordinary. Take care. Bye.